Hey guys, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. To our Canadian friends, have yourself a wonderful Thanksgiving. There was a massive data dump of information from CIG over this past weekend. There were videos, there were AMA posts, and we're going to go back to Friday, the October 9th, with this massive post, an AMA answered by Chris Roberts, Todd Pappy, and Tony Zervik, which there's a lot of new information in here, which we never knew before. Now, I'm not going to dig through the entire thing because it's going to take forever. But there are some very important points I want to touch in, and we'll start with the first one here from Joran. Hey, how you doing? Obviously, he runs the Jump Club, which is a wonderful little organization. Go check it out. And he's asking, how do you envision NPC crew gameplay? And the answer was this. First steps are building out the player functionality to those roles, the captain, engineer, etc. We currently have some of those AI functions like flying the ship, like AI can currently fly the ship, we know that, but we still want to build the glue for AI like they know what they do off duty. This is all fine. It's about NPCs working for you on the ship, and those NPCs have a job. Now, there are some interesting gameplay mechanics involved here. And I said that NPCs will gain experience the more they do a job. So if you have an NPC handling your shields, the more you fly around and use that NPC, the better he gets or she gets at using those shields. Now, when your ship blows up, if that NPC dies and you get a new one, that one will have back to level 0 of shield understanding. And I think it's an interesting way to actually want you to not die and force yourself to actually pay attention to keeping those NPCs alive. Now, there's something I disagree with strongly here. Feel free to disagree with me on this. And post below if you disagree, that's fine. But he says here at the bottom, and I really don't like this, we are still planning to allow players to take remote control of the NPCs, also known in Star Citizen as we've dubbed it agent smithing from the movie The Matrix, where Agent Smith jumps from one character to another character. Here's why I don't like this, all right? Star Citizen prides itself on its immersion, all right? You wake up in bed, you have to get up, you walk out the door, you catch an elevator, you go down to the concourse, whatever it is, you walk over to a train, the train takes you to this place, and from that place you get an elevator, it takes you to the kiosk, from the kiosk you get your ship, take another elevator down to your ship, walk to the hangar, walk to your ship, open the hangar doors, and fly out, and then go through the atmosphere. From the time you wake up in bed to the time you get out of the atmosphere, you're looking at 10-15 minutes sometimes, right? I'm exaggerating, but it takes a long time. Why? They want immersion in there. So where's the immersion in taking over an NPC? It makes no sense. Plus, the whole death of a spaceman whole shtick, which I have disagreements with too, but we're waiting to hear more about that as they flesh it out. But what sense does it make if you can go into combat by jumping into an NPC on your friend's ship and then taking that NPC into combat? There's no repercussions to dying. And the biggest one of all, obviously, if your friend is on the other end of the galaxy and he goes, hey, I need help or someone to turret this gun, why should you be able to simply push a button and be in your friend's ship on the other side of the galaxy, where they put so much emphasis on immersion from waking up in bed and taking off in your ship? It takes away the whole aspect of needing to travel or be in certain areas of space. Personally, I don't agree with the whole agent smithing idea. Look, my opinion might not be the popular one. Post your opinion below. Let me know what you think about agent smithing. I don't think it works in this game. I don't want to be able to... I know the convenience is great, but I think it'll take away a lot from this game by being able to simply jump anywhere in the galaxy and take over an NPC. Doesn't work for me. Let me know your thoughts on the matter. Let's go down a bit more. But I want to jump over that, and I want to go down to what I feel is the most interesting part of this Q&A, which will drastically change the way we play the game and outfit our ships. And this was a question asked by Karadef. And he's asking, what is the plan for computers and the blades? Now, the same way you have a slot for shields and a slot for weapons, ships will have slots for blades. And when you put in that physical blade, there's software you can put in it which does certain things for your ship. And I didn't expect such a long list of functions, but this is fascinating to me. And really excites me for the different type of variations and ways of customizing your ship once this is in place. So let's see what it says here. Currently, we only know about using blades for turret automating and slaving. With the Mercury Star coming out, people are asking, can I slave the top and bottom turret to the pilot And they say, yeah, well, we'll have this blade, and you put that blade and you can assign a function to that. Cool. But there's a ton of other things that it can do. Now, Todd Pappy chimes in. Here are some things that have been discussed. Missile defense system. Automatically fires correct countermeasures to avoid being hit by missiles. Right. So you don't want to bother with countermeasures. Put in a blade, assign that function to it. You don't have to worry about countermeasures ever again. Okay? Not for me, but maybe other players appreciate that. Encryption and decryption. Data running. Able to keep data encrypted to prevent theft also provides the means to attempt to decrypt data. This is not a game loop which is in yet, but it'll work very similar to, say, mining, where you go up to a satellite or some kind of outpost, you'll target it, and the data will come in, and that data will be encrypted so it can't be stolen from you, or rather you have to decrypt that data to make it useful to you. That's what that game loop's going to be about. A mission control for combat allows the pilot to set strict limits on the mission production, providing additional warnings and shutting down unnecessary systems automatically. Now, this comes into stealth gameplay. If you want to be very stealthy, you can now tell this blade, hey, you're going to lock down these weapons or lock down these engines, take them below certain levels to make it more stealthy. So stealth ships will be using that for their blades. Offensive E-War blade enhances existing offensive E-War capability, could speed up or strengthen offensive programs. Viruses offer new ones to run. Fascinating. Viruses, interesting. Offensive E-War capabilities. This also includes masking your signal, perhaps making your Idris look like it's an Aurora to someone else's radar, which will be a nice surprise. I like it a lot. Very exciting. Defensive E-War blade. I think I just touched on the wrong one by mistake. Enhances existing defensive E-War capabilities, grants further protection to reduces potency of offensive programs. Mining blade speeds up mining scans. So when you're scanning for a rock or something, this will give you a much detailed scan specifically for mining, saying this is the rock you want, not that rock, because this specific rock has more of the things you're looking for. You see where this is going, right? Salvage database speeds up scanning wrecks and provides additional information, pinpoints valuable ship items, shows materials contained within wrecks. Great. So we know a little hint about salvage now. Your salvage ship will have a blade. Will show you on a wreck that over there, behind that wreckage, is what you need to go get. Very crucial and very important to salvage. Criminal database for bounty hunting provides a list of known criminals or unlawful activity to be able to accept bounties, track them down, and bring them to justice. All right, so kind of a database on your ship of different criminals. You can kind of see who pays the highest and pick and choose which bounty you want to go over. Mandalorian, 2 weeks' time. Excited for that. Hit list, pirates. Similar to the criminal database, but used for criminals, bad people can view and accept contracts to take care of people. Nice. Enhanced route navigation for trade. Essentially, enhanced star map navigation options allow the pilot to know how dangerous the route is that they are taking. Enables to pick routes based on speed, safety, or avoiding certain areas. Now, we don't really have too much of that in right now, but most likely the direct route between two popular ports will most likely have the most amount of pirates and areas of danger. These areas will now be marked on the map, and you can see that over the past 24 hours, X number of ships have been destroyed in this area. You know to avoid that area because either there's NPC pirates or real life pirates in there doing their thing. So now with an enhanced route navigation, you can plot to avoid areas that have shown to be dangerous. The trade database. Wow. Now this is big, all right? Allows traders to view buy, sell prices in different places in the universe while on the move rather than have to trade at a station. So I've got a whole bunch of diamonds on me. I want to know the best place to sell these diamonds. I can now see it on my map with the trade database. Amazing. And kind of makes some of the current web-based applications redundant, but I'm sure they'll basically use the same data and allow you to basically do this while you're out the game, which might be cool too. Shield Management Blade provides advanced shield control options to allow finer control. All right, so shields front and back, or shields front and side, or shields top and bottom only. Finer control in that sense. Stellar Charting System makes it easier to discover jump points. Exploration guys rejoice when they move elsewhere, possibly also make jump travel easier. I like it a lot. So jump points will not be static. They will jump around. How do you find them? You need to have this blade in your ship. item lock blade for combat. Further enhances the targeting system to allow the pilot to lock onto specific parts of the ship so they can take them out individual systems. All right, so you're attacking a large ship or a smaller ship and you want to target just the quantum drive. You can target it and make sure your weapons hit only that to disable them. Or when you're attacking a larger target like an Idris or Javelin, you can target just the turrets or certain shield generators or whatever you can to make your attack much easier. A critical item that everyone in combat will most likely use. Cargo Manifest Masker. The Star Runner again. I'm so excited for that ship. Disguises the items in your cargo manifest to allow you to hide contraband from initial ship scans. Now we've all approached Port O or left Port O. You've been stopped. They scan your ship. They say, okay, you can go. Now you can carry those illegal goods and hide them and mask it from those scans. This is great. Really looking forward to that. Internal security system. Finally. Provides internal ship info positions of life forms aboard the ship and ability to lock and unlock individual doors. So if you are boarded, you can lock this door and that door and vent them into space if there's a door opening to the outside, which is great. So very cool gameplay mechanics there. Straight out of Star Wars also. And the last one, Drone Management Blade for large ships, allows ships to control onboard drones. We have yet to learn more about how drones will work exactly, but you'll need a management blade for that. So this for me is a massive post containing information which will make drastic changes to the way we customize our ships. Looking forward to seeing more of this coming to the game. And let's stop right there, guys. So tell me, what do you think about the whole NPC thing? Let me know what you think about blades. If you enjoy my content, you know what to do. Do I have to tell you even? Subscribe. Hit that notify button. Your thumbs up are appreciated. Comments below are great for the YouTube algorithm. I'll catch you in the next one.